Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode here on the Guardians SMP. And yeah, I am going to be sticking by that intro. I don't know how it came about. It wasn't intentional, but it's kind of sticking, so I'm going to be sticking by it. And I'm over here by our industrial district because today's episode will be a primary focus in this area. First of all, quite a bit of gunpowder. 3 people can't use this much gunpowder in a timely manner, and we're still generating more, so I really think that we ought to start selling rockets. And what better place to sell rockets than in a temporary construction site that I'm going to tear down later this episode. I thought really far ahead. But yeah, we have quite a bit of gunpowder, so we should really start selling rockets. And next up, we've got this pile of diamonds. Came from Paladin. I don't know if you remember last episode I mentioned 6 shulkers of duration 2 rockets. 6 shulkers. Yeah, well, we sold those. Here's how that went. We've got 6 pizzas. Someone's eating 6 pizzas today. Isn't it weird? Who needs 6 pizzas? We got a pizza delivery?
Yeah, it should be like 6 pizzas actually.
Yeah, 6
Sorry,
pizzas.
I'm having at the party.
Yeah, a party here in this hallway?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, but it's just for me.
These are large pizzas, sir.
Well, I mean...
It's an unconventional payment method, I see. Another successful pizza delivery. I'm gonna get a raise any day now. Hi, welcome back. We're still over here. I haven't gone anywhere. Just kind of admiring the diamonds. I think that we should not distribute the diamonds amongst ourselves until we actually need them. I think they kind of look pretty over there. But our next goal of this episode is that rocket shop, and why are we building a construction site? Well, we need a corporate tower, of course. If we're an actual corporation, which, spoiler alert, we are, we really need a corporate tower. Not to sell things. No, don't be silly. We don't need to sell things in a corporate tower. We just need meeting rooms. Let's go build a corporate tower. But first, we need to recap some of the other things I did. First, I killed a wither. And it looks like someone's already done it. Well, let's set it up anyway. I was here. Ready? Let's go. What am I gonna do though? Not bad. Not bad. Here's the nether star. And with the wither killed, we had a construction site to build. So my idea for the ideal spot for our corporate tower might just be on top of this hill. And finally, for the finishing touches of our area, boop, boop, perfect. And let's make it look a little bit more like a construction site. This work site follows OSHA regulations. Perfect. Now let's copy paste that on 3 more signs. Perfect. I think this is a pretty... And there we go. We've built our beautiful OSHA compliant workplace. We're, for now, stocking a couple of rockets. I said I'm going to reduce the prices when we officially open because this is actually not going to be a store when we're done. We're going to build this as our corporate tower with a whole lot of meeting rooms. But for now, it's a rocket shop because I kind of want to make sure that everyone likes the design for the tower before I start building. With our worksite complete, we went on to go see the Secret Santa thing.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I don't know where there's a bed here. Has anybody got a bed?
I read his name as L-I-M, and now I can't think of it as any different.
Poor L.I.M.
What is wrong with you?
To mess with you.
I wasn't looking
Yeah,
at it.
I did it too fast.
Where's the payment from Twitch?
Yeah, keep the note.
Keep
Keep the note. And thus, with fun completed and screenshots taken, we got on to opening up gifts. And naturally, Paladin and I competed for who had the best one.
Yo, that's awesome.
Oh! Wait, you... Wait.
Oh my.
I still think that I gave the best gift, but you're gonna have to go see Sean's POV to decide for yourself. As for me, the highlights were these stack of blocks of iron, which I bought on the same day. I ended up with 2 stacks, but that's enough to start working on the beacon kind of permanently, which is kind of awesome. And a whole lot of string, which I can't be more appreciative of I use so much string, and I'm always in need of more, and I hate getting more of it. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And now we're on to some projects this episode. Since we kind of haven't done anything, really, we've kind of done nothing. But if you look behind me here, you may notice that the terrain is a little bit different. And that's because Paladin and I sat down and did a bit of terraforming. We turned this landmass into water, and I think it looks actually pretty good. So here's how that went. Is what I would say if the recordings didn't get corrupted. Yeah, I think it turns out pretty good. I don't know if it's perfect. I definitely want to do a little bit of tweaking here and there, but I think it will work for my purposes. But with that done, let's go on to our next project, because I want to build the corporate tower. I might have mentioned it last episode, but what kind of a corporation doesn't have a corporate headquarters? So let's get that done. Yep, so without any further ado, let's head over to the shopping district and destroy that construction site we built this episode. Yeah, I really have my priorities in mind. You ready? Let's go. And we are, I'm gonna say, sort of done. I mean, obviously not done. We still have windows to fill in, but that's like the concept build. I still need to get the roof done, and I'm gonna send you guys over to my creative mode self to explain my ideas. I'm not 100% sure which one of the two I want to do yet, and I think I'm just gonna ask you to decide. Or not, maybe I'll fall in love with one, who knows. So with the build done in the actual server, I'm over here in a test world and trying to figure out how to cap this thing off. Obviously I didn't build it as tall in the test world, but I'm kind of debating between these two styles, and the more I look at it, the more I'm leaning towards this. And you know, initially I was just gonna ask which one would look better, but you know, I'm kind of want to build this one, to be honest. I think this one actually works the best. So let's actually hop on and build this one. But yeah, creative mode gem sure does make decisions for me. So let's start just getting this in. I was already kind of starting to put this one in, but then I thought, I do have this other concept I want to try out. And then it turns out I didn't like it as much. So yeah, kind of interesting how that works. And there we go. We've got something going. It's not very clear from the inside, but I think our exterior is just about done. Obviously we have some windows to fill in, but let's show what I actually did as the secret little thing. I put an orb on top. I think this actually came together really nicely, especially if you look at it from the bottom. It really does loom over the over the district really nicely right now, especially with how small everyone else's builds are. I think it looms perfectly. And yeah, we still have some windows to fill in, still have to do the interior, but I think this looks really good. As for the orb, I have plans for the orb. I want to either put an aquarium in here, which is kind of the obvious easy solution, or put a little scale replica of the nether in there, because I think it's fairly clear that I'm going for some kind of vaguely evil build theme. Like, not explicitly evil, but kind of big corporation-y evil sort of thing, because I think that's a kind of interesting dynamic I can play in over this season. But for now, I think we're just gonna have to leave this done, because I do have some other things I want to do this episode, and I want to start off a goal of mine, because I have one more goal that I haven't mentioned yet for the season. I want every single advancement there is. I don't want to leave a single one uncompleted, and I think that's just a really cool goal, and I really want to work towards it. So let's get the first one done, and that is going to be in the end section. We need to actually free the end, because defense got that achievement. We need to respawn the Ender Dragon, which obviously we need to do in order to free the end, and we need to collect Dragon's Breath. So I'm going to meet up with Frit, and we're going to fight the dragon. She didn't get to fight the dragon, so we're going to fight it together. So we're here to fight the dragon a couple more times, because we're missing a few achievements, and as I said, I really want to get every achievement in the game. That's kind of a goal of mine for the season, so let's jump through this portal and fight the dragon a couple times. Why is it that every time we do things together, it's in the end? You noticed
You
that?
know, yeah, I did notice that. Maybe we should like figure out something that's not the end. Watch as the
It
next
just
time
occurred
somebody
to me.
with another or something. So we can't start shooting them until they're all done, right?
Maybe, I'm not sure. Wait, why is it dark? Why is it dark? I need to look at him. I did it.
Paladin was like, oh, fine.
I looked at him. I did it. Yes, I did it. Portals to get here, that's fine. Wait,
You died.
did that dragon breath just collide with an arrow? To answer that question, no, it did not. I don't know what happened, but it was not the arrow. Seems to me like even hitting it with your hand won't do it.
Okay, you keep on hitting him.
And we did it again.
Okay, I'll go in and start smacking him. And then I'll get the achievement.
Oh yeah. Everyone's ears are destroyed.
Wait, I got a head! I got its head! Yep. Oh yeah, you got his head too.
But yeah, I'm afraid that is all the time I have left for this episode. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, hit subscribe. It's been a lot of fun to record. And lastly, next episode's gonna be very different, but I'm very excited to put it together, and I'm very excited to show it to you. So, if you've enjoyed, like, subscribe, see you all in the next one. Goodbye!